So no sooner than I finished up the fourth track in the first DLC for MX versus ATV Supercross, they come out with a second Supercross track pack. Again, it was four tracks, and the price was the same. It was $10. Again, I was kind of like, I don't know if the first one was worth $10, but I'm a diehard. I love this game. I love all riding games, so I forked over the money and paid the $10 and bought it, and I'm kind of glad I did. I did a quick run through of all four of them or whatnot, and they're all really good. I like them all. This is the first one. This is Cleveland, I believe. This is Cleveland, and they're all really good. It was hard to say which one I would say was my least favorite, but I guess we can run over that a little bit later. This one here, Cleveland, the first one I'm gonna do is just a wheel tap central. I think there's 3, maybe 4 sections where you can do wheel tap, which is really cool. But what you probably want to see is the track. I didn't do a whole lot of practice laps on each one, and what I kind of would like to do for showing these tracks off is I'm gonna do 2 for each video. So there'll be 2 videos, 2 tracks on each one. So I don't know, we'll try to go for like 3, maybe 4 laps on each one. The videos might be a little bit longer, but I figured that'd be a little bit easier way to do it. So enough talking, we'll do this one, and then after we finish this one, we'll immediately cut to whatever the second one is. I don't remember, but we'll find out. So let's check this out. Right off the gate here, this section, you only hit this once. This is just off the starting line. And that's the best way I can think. Well, not that. I ruined this section. You can get that next one too. I've never done it this way before, actually. Then you come into here, and this section, I don't think I preload or anything. You just, it's kind of a weird section, but they really laid out the tracks nice. I'm really happy. There's the first wheel tap right there. Okay, this section I screw up a lot. Yeah, I screwed up again. I always end up jumping off that last one into the corner, but like I said, there's probably better ways to go about it. I kind of got a full preload there. I can't quite get over that. This is the second one. I can't quite get over that without the wheel tap. In this section, I don't really know what I want to do. This is what I have been doing. I know it looks a little bit slow, but I just don't know how else to do that. You can't really jump the whole thing. I mean, with the double preload, probably. And this, you could preload that wheel tap and jump over those last couple whoops, but I just don't see a point in it. It just doesn't really make sense to me. And then that's the finish. And then you come back into this section, but it's different when you come back. I didn't get it. You can get that last one and then jump onto this real nice, and it works out really smooth. This track, there we go. Okay, actually, I'm sorry. You don't preload that next one, or you can do whatever you want. Like I said, my lines aren't necessarily the fastest ones. I don't have the tracks down or anything. I laid down a couple quick hot laps and called it good, but this one I struggle with. Okay, we almost got it. Like I said, I always hit that last little bump and things get weird. But see, no preload, and you just can't really get over it. Maybe I'm not clutching quite at the right time, I'm not sure, but I just can't quite get over it without at least a little preload. Didn't even preload that. We're gonna go down, kiss the dirt, and get tagged by the bike. Oh, insult to injury, But I like this. I think this is a really cool track. The dirt, I mean, we got the kind of like the red clay almost, or I don't really know. A couple of the other ones, they added some sand sections, which was really cool. The next one actually is a really neat track. Everything's really big. The bowl turns are huge. It's really cool. I feel like they definitely put a little more effort in these ones. All right, let's see. See if we can not. Well, I guess you can do that. It's probably about the same speed through that section. Okay, jump that whole thing. No preload, and then no preload out. Well, you're not supposed to have to. I think that's probably a pretty smooth way to go through it. It might not be the fastest, but it's consistent. We love consistency here. Wheel tap, but I love those wheel taps. They're so much fun. Oh. See, that's about as good as I can get through that section. I don't know. It does have the inside lines. I think all the tracks do. And there's a couple spots, not maybe on this one, but there's a couple spots where it's definitely worth taking the inside. But see, you can do that. I think that's slower. I don't know, maybe it's not. It feels slow. I don't like it. I just like the way I'd been doing it. It just feels more consistent to me. No preload. Stretch. Didn't quite get over it. Or you can... So you can preload off that. I didn't get it really. And then I just don't think it's worth it. And then we're in the books. So that's Cleveland. That was kind of a quick way to show it off. You didn't really get a good view of it, but I mean the best view. There's other timings, obviously. We'll just kind of do like a slow lap here and show it off a little bit better. But you know, there's other ways to go about this section here for sure. You know, if you use the inside lines, that's going to change things too. But to me, the way that you know, the lines that I was kind of taking, I feel like that's kind of a main line a little bit. It does have options, and it is a good track. It's a little bit technical. The wheel taps, again, are really, really cool. You know, I don't really know if you just do this, what... Well, you know, see, it kind of ends up being the same way, plus you're going into it so much slower, so I really don't think that's any better than the way I was doing it before. Then you got the big triple, so we're going to end up doing, I think this is the 4th lap. This is kind of a weird, ugly lap, but just kind of looking at things a little bit different. But this section, I don't know. To me, you're just going to have to do it this way. Unless you want to double preload or something. I don't know. I think that's the way it's going to have to be done. That was ugly. Little preload, get over that, make that smoother. See, you can preload that. And miss all that extra stuff. I don't see a point in doing it, though. I don't think it makes it any better. What? Alright, so that's 4 laps. That's Cleveland, and I like the track. It's really, really good. I don't know if it's my favorite. After going over them, I'm not sure what my favorite is, but I will see you at the next one. Whichever one that is. Okay. Hi there again. So here we are at Charlotte, and yeah, I had to lay a couple quick laps down. I kind of just wanted to make sure I remembered it, and I didn't, so it was probably good that I did. It's I like this track. I like this one a lot, and I think why I do, it has really big bowl turns, and there's a couple inside lines that would work really good if I could actually hit them right, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. So let's check it out. Off the starting line here, the first time I hit this, I was like, oh, we're gonna preload the heck out. Well, the second time or third time I hit it, I don't even stay on the track, but preloaded it real hard and went flying over the track. This section, I'm not really sure. I don't really preload. I'll preload out just to jump over all that. I don't really know. That's kind of how I've been doing it. This triple, you don't really need to preload on. Kind of pull back a little bit. Try to skip all that mess in the middle here. Little double coming up. And the inside's probably faster, but man, this big turn, you get so much speed and then just clear this triple easy. Now this is where I kind of think this little inside line here, if I could just hit this right once. Yeah, there we go. A little preload, jump over that little table, really cool. And then here's that sand section, which is really neat. It definitely, you can feel it drag on the bike a little bit when you go through it. Everything's pretty smooth through it. Really cool. Give it a preload. I don't know. I don't think I can get over that otherwise, so that's what I do. Can we squeeze in? Nope. I totally pushed out of that one. Totally pushed out of that one. Then there's a really big jump right here. Really big jump. That's really cool. I like the track. I don't know. The dirt looks good. The corners are built really nice. The timings aren't bad. It's a little more simple, but that doesn't mean that I don't like it just as much as Cleveland. So I don't know. I kind of like them all the same, I think. They're all really, really good. This is definitely a better DLC tracks than the first one. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. I'm definitely, can be wrong, but in my opinion, I appreciate these tracks a lot more. Yeah, that little inside line works better. If you go too far outside, I'll try and do it next time. You can't, there's really no lip to jump off of, so you just kind of don't really get any air or anything. Yeah, see, if I don't hit that corner right of preload, I can't get over that, so partially me, maybe. I'm just not I'm not gonna ever hit that. I know, go slower through it. I don't like going slow. I don't like going slow. Case. Big time. Oh. Okay, one crash, that's not so bad. Where am I at? Is this where I was? Yes, this is where I was. Okay, what are we on? Lap 2? Lap 2, something like that. I could show you, I guess, a little bit different way through that. I guess this is a different way. Hit every single jump and bump in that section. That's what the goal of that was. I'm not gonna clear this. I didn't really case it, but it was still an ugly sight to see. So yeah, I think it's a solid track. I guess I don't really know what to say. Because I think they're all pretty equal. They all flow really nice. Oh, I was gonna hit that a different way for you. Sorry, my brain's not in it. It's trying to focus on too many different things at once, trying to hit some decent lines and talk to you all at the same time. It really bothers me that I have to do this here, but we can try and hit this inside little corner lip, little tiny preload, in and out, in and out. There we go. There we go. Can we hit this? Oh yeah, we can. Wow. Over jump, flat land, still stuck the landing. I mean, there's that. I guess that was okay. That was definitely faster. I haven't done that yet. That was the first time I'd ever jumped in and out of that section quite like that. That's definitely faster, so stick with that line, because that's a better line. Of course, you know, you all figure that out. I mean, you're all probably better than I am anyways, so you'd figure that out. Okay, let's stay clear outside here. Go up on this berm here. Oh, I guess that works alright. Before I was hitting that funny, I couldn't get any air off that. Now I look like a fool. And then we're back into the sand. Which, I like that sand. The bike control is really nice in it, which is funny because it isn't really like that. But that's... What did I say? This is Charlotte. That is Charlotte. Was that slow enough? Was that slow enough? That's Charlotte, so... I don't know. It's a good track. It's a really good track. I'd say I equally like both of them. I like Charlotte and I like Cleveland the same, I think. Cleveland was a little bit more technical and laid out really nice, but this one, I don't know what it is about it. I don't know if it's the dirt texture of it, the little bit of sand they added, which does feel different when you ride through it, or just the huge corners, and it's kind of an up and down track, it feels like, in these deep, deep corners. The multiple line choice is cool. I don't know, but I like them equally, so it's hard for me to say which one I like better. Right now, I'd say I like them both the same, which is really cool. So far, this DLC is a lot better than the last one. But that's Cleveland and Charlotte, and there's two more. I think, you know, I don't remember. I know Pontiac's one, but I'm not sure what the other one is. We'll have to check. So next video, I'll do those two, and we'll wrap this thing up, and you can make a decision on if you think it's worth $10 or not. Right now, if you were going to buy any, I'd buy this set. You know, they're going to come out with more, I'm sure, but this is the superior set for sure, so far. So, thanks for all the support. Thanks for watching. I really like doing these DLC track reviews, I guess. I don't know. I know a lot of people do them, but I like it. I like being able to test them out and whatnot. So, really cool stuff. Thanks for everything. You guys and gals are awesome. And until the next video, take it easy.